Have you ever felt hurt by someone you trusted, leaving your heart heavy and restless? In those moments, it's easy for anger and sadness to take over. Islam offers a beautiful way to cleanse your heart and find peace, even when others cause pain. There is a powerful dua that not only heals emotional wounds, but also strengthens your connection with Allah. Today, we'll explore this dua and discover how it can transform your heart into a source of calm, patience, and spiritual resilience. Emotional pain often begins when trust is broken by someone close to you. A careless sentence, a false accusation, or a hidden intention can leave deep wounds that are not visible to others. These moments stay in the heart and replay in the mind, creating sadness and confusion. When such pain is ignored, it slowly turns into resentment. The heart becomes heavy, making it difficult to feel peace or focus in worship. This inner burden affects patience, sleep, and even one's relationship with Allah. Recognizing this pain is important, because only an acknowledged wound can begin to heal and allow the heart to return to calmness and balance. In Islam, the heart is the center of faith and intention. A heart burdened with negativity struggles to reflect sincerity and humility in worship. When bitterness settles inside, it clouds judgment and weakens spiritual awareness, making it harder to feel closeness to Allah. Keeping the heart pure allows faith to grow naturally. A clean heart is more open to forgiveness, patience, and trust in divine wisdom. Islam emphasizes inner purification because actions are shaped by what resides within. When the heart is protected from hatred and malice, a believer experiences clarity, emotional balance, and a deeper connection with Allah that strengthens every aspect of life. Dua is a direct conversation with Allah, where a believer places their broken feelings before the one who fully understands them. Unlike worldly solutions, dua reaches beyond visible circumstances and touches the unseen causes of distress. It allows the soul to release what words cannot express to people. Through sincere supplication, emotional weight begins to lift. Dua realigns the heart with divine wisdom and replaces helplessness with hope. Even when situations remain unchanged, the inner state transforms. This spiritual response trains the heart to rely on Allah alone, creating strength, reassurance, and comfort that no human reassurance can provide. This dua gathers essential needs of a believer into a few powerful words. Seeking forgiveness cleans past mistakes that silently burden the soul, while asking for mercy invites gentleness into life. Guidance shapes decisions, protecting the heart from confusion and regret. Asking for provision is not limited to wealth. It includes emotional stability and contentment. Requesting well-being brings balance to both inner and outer states. When these meanings are understood together, the dua becomes a complete shield for the heart. It nurtures spiritual growth, restores inner harmony, and helps a believer move forward with trust and calm certainty. Consistency gives supplication its deepest impact. When the same words are repeated with awareness, they slowly reshape emotional reactions. Anger loses its sharpness, and the heart becomes less reactive to hurtful behavior. This gentle process does not erase memory, but it weakens the power those memories hold. Over time, the heart learns calm responses instead of impulsive ones. Regular remembrance builds emotional discipline and patience. The soul becomes familiar with turning to Allah at the first sign of distress. Through this habit, inner tension dissolves and a sense of quiet control replaces emotional turbulence, allowing peace to settle naturally within. Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam faced betrayal that came from those closest to him. He was wronged, separated from his family, and tested through years of hardship without any fault of his own. Despite having every reason to hold resentment, he preserved dignity and trust in Allah through each trial. When authority was finally placed in his hands, he chose mercy over punishment. He spoke words that healed instead of humiliating. His response transformed a moment of power into a moment of reconciliation. This example shows that true strength appears when forgiveness is chosen, even while remembering the injustice. The companions Radiyallahu ta'ala anhu lived through intense trials that tested their emotions and resolve. They faced insults, loss of wealth, separation from family, and constant pressure, yet they restrained their reactions. Their patience was not weakness, but conscious control rooted in faith. Instead of responding with hostility, they trusted divine justice and focused on moral excellence. Many had the ability to retaliate, yet they chose restraint to protect their inner state. Their lives demonstrate that controlling anger preserves dignity. This discipline strengthened their character and elevated their spiritual rank, leaving a lasting model of emotional maturity for believers. A heart that remains free from inner pollution carries quiet strength. Such a heart is not easily shaken by criticism, loss, or misunderstanding. Emotional clarity allows a person to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, creating stability in both personal and spiritual matters. Spiritual strength grows when the heart is light and unburdened. Focus in prayer increases, intentions become sincere, and trust in Allah deepens. This inner purity protects a believer from emotional exhaustion caused by constant inner conflict. A clean heart does not mean a painless life, but it creates resilience that allows one to stand firm with grace. Using this dua at specific moments strengthens its effect on the heart. When you feel hurt, the immediate turning to Allah prevents negative emotions from taking root. It interrupts the cycle of resentment before it grows. Reciting it after prayer connects the heart to divine presence, making the supplication more heartfelt and impactful. Before sleep, the dua settles the mind, cleansing lingering thoughts of pain and preparing the soul for rest. These moments, during distress, after worship, and at night, act as spiritual checkpoints, allowing the believer to release burdens regularly and maintain a continuous state of inner peace and emotional balance. Trusting that Allah sees every pain brings unmatched comfort to the heart. No act of injustice or word of hurt escapes His knowledge, and this awareness encourages patience and reliance on divine wisdom. Believers understand that human judgment is limited, but Allah's justice is perfect and all-encompassing. When one chooses forgiveness, knowing that ultimate recompense rests with Allah, resentment loses its hold. This trust transforms emotional pain into spiritual growth, turning moments of hurt into opportunities for reward. The heart finds relief in surrender, realizing that letting go does not mean weakness, but faith in Allah's perfect timing and justice. Remember, a heart cleansed through this dua becomes a source of peace, patience, and closeness to Allah. Whenever you feel hurt, turn to Allah with sincerity and let this powerful supplication guide your emotions. May Allah grant all of us hearts filled with forgiveness, love, and tranquility. If this reminder touched your heart, share it with others and subscribe to Graceful Deen for more spiritual guidance. Comment below this dua as a positive prayer and make it part of your daily life.